Hello friends, this is Chadha from Astrohealer channel. Today I shall be talking about a very interesting subject where I will be talking about what if you find one of a planet in a very exalted position in your horoscope. Obviously, generally speaking, it's a very positive thing. It talks about the quality the planet has gained into your horoscope. But then at the same time, there is a darker side of having a planet in an exalted position in your chart. It is to be remembered that the planetary energy that is associated with having a planet in its exaltation position will give you a very heightened perspective, a higher quality, whatever the planet signifies, and I'll be talking about it later on. But then sometimes that planet gives you some strength, some positivity, which later on in life creates some obstacles, some hurdles, some issues while dealing with people. Sometimes it can give you excessive pride and ego, a sense of self-importance, arrogance, or you may have a disregard for others' opinion and others' needs also. It can give you an intolerance and dogmatism, where you have your belief system or you have a very narrow perspective, which makes it very difficult for you to accept an alternative viewpoint of the other person. So it makes you very rigid. Third thing is, the exalted planet can also bring in for you obsession or fixation, I would say. You have an intense energy that can create obsessiveness in you or a very fixed behavior. Now, I have got here some of the positions where I'll be talking about. Now, for example, Sun is exalted in the sign of Aries. Obviously, it will provide you with enthusiasm, vitality, stability, liberation. But it can also turn out to be the planet which can inculcate in you pride and selfishness. Look at Moon in an exaltation position in the sign of Taurus. It can give you a very aggravated, very enhanced sensitivity, emotional fluctuation, mood swings. It gives you an appetite to go with the flow. Sometimes these emotions, the outburst of this emotion, can create a lot of problems in your life. The third planet in exaltation, Mercury. Now, Mercury is a planet of intelligence, intellect, diplomacy. It's a planet which has a tendency to deal with a situation from very economical point of view, resourcefulness. But if you fail or you deviate from the path, it can also make you a very clever cheat, very miser, where you save money to an extent where people around you are not very comfortable. You give a lot of importance to hoarding your resources, your money. Similarly, if Venus is exalted in the sign of Pisces, Venus is all about glamour, sympathy. It's a deep knowledge of love, intensity. This may, on a darker side, may lead to self-sacrifice, which again may lead to dismay. You keep on sacrificing, and people take you for granted. Jupiter, on the other hand, exalted in the sign of Cancer, it speaks about your wisdom, your respect for authority. You are a person who will always hold on to traditions, but sometimes you become so stubborn, you have your own tradition, own belief system, that you don't allow anybody else to come in your small world. So it's very difficult for you to have relationships in life that makes other people very uncomfortable with you. Similarly, Saturn, a planet which gets exalted in the sign of Libra. Saturn talks about purpose in life. It's a planet of restraint, discipline, hard work, which in turn can also lead to a person being very conservative, very isolated. You have created your own boundaries and you don't allow people to come into your boundary. Now these are the darker sides of having a planet in exaltation. Yes, before I close this video, I would like to give my point of view that yes, exaltation is of course a strength, innate. You are born with that strength, with those purpose and resources with you. But when you go overboard with the same, then this can become hindrance, obstacles, where it's difficult for you to deal with people around you. So friend, this was all about a planet in exaltation. What is the darker side of having such planet in your horoscope? If you did like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell icon as well. Thank you.